Hi everyone, I am the CEO and founder of Aura Digital Marketing. Now you're probably wondering what do you do? Well, we help dentists generate anywhere from 20K up to 100K in revenue through Facebook ads and Google ads. Specifically, we help drive in qualified booked appointments who essentially are ready to get started on treatment. So you just have to do what you're best at doing, right? And that is dentistry. Now, today I am actually going to be walking through the exact strategy that we use at my agency to help our dentists get anywhere from 20K up to 100K in extra revenue for their practices, and just how we essentially drive in those Invisalign and dental implant cases that are ready to get started. So that is what we're going to be walking through today. And if you are interested in having us, do this for you, then click the link in my description to schedule in a free call with me where I'll be more than happy to talk through a specific strategy for you. Now, all right, let's just jump into it. All right, guys, so please excuse the horrible writing. I never realized how hard it is to actually write on a online whiteboard. So, it looks a little weird. That's why using a mouse is definitely harder than using a pen. So, there's that. All right. So, what you want to do is obviously you want to be advertising on either Facebook ads, and then Facebook ads actually also translates into Instagram ads. And then alongside that, you want to be running Google too. Now, with these two platforms, keep in mind, Google is going to be way more expensive versus Facebook and Instagram. So Facebook and Instagram is always the cheaper alternative. However, it may be good to run both and see what's performing for you. So we've had clients where we've ran both Google dental implant ads alongside Facebook and Instagram. But, what we found was the Facebook and Instagram ads were performing 10 times better than the Google ads. So what we did was we just paused the Google and then just shifted all of the budget towards the Facebook and Instagram, since that was driving in more of the sales for that client. So just keep that in mind. You're going to definitely want to test out both. Google ads is often higher intent. So, you want to think of dental emergency campaign. So if, someone broke a tooth, they're most likely going to go to Google and search dentist near me or emergency, broken chip tooth, whatever the case may be, right? And then your ad will pop up versus they're not really going to search that on Facebook and Instagram. Facebook and Instagram is really you trying to capture their attention, right? So more like cosmetic treatments, stuff like that. So what happens after, you create your Facebook ad campaign, then you want to either take them to a landing page, a quiz, or a form. Now, I like to test all three out because it'll be important to really know okay, does your audience gravitates towards a landing page more? Are you generating more leads off of a quiz or a Facebook form? Because if, let's say your quiz is outperforming the other two, then what you can do is you can turn the other two off and then just focus on that quiz. So it'll be really important to test out three and just see what the data is telling you. Then after, you have the landing page, the quiz, and the form set up, you need to take them to a thank you page. Now, on this thank you page, you want to make sure you include your calendar where, these people who are interested can actually just select a date and time and book directly into the calendar. So there will be two types of qualified people you'll get. You'll get the qualified lead who's gone through the entire quiz. They got to the thank you page, but they didn't really book themselves in. And that's where you'll kind of have the call team follow up with them and get them booked in. Or you'll have those people who just, self book. And that's the beauty about it. You'll actually have to. We have clients who are just having, people self-book for dental implant appointments, which is really good because on weekends, obviously, a call team or your front desk isn't working. So what we see is those like self-booked appointments really come through on the weekends. So you'll kind of hit two types of people. Now, the leads who didn't really self-book, that's where, like I mentioned earlier, you'll want to have either your front desk or your call team get in touch with them, maybe collect a deposit, go through, the qualification questions, ask about their insurances, and get these leads booked in. And then your front desk or call team also will need to get in touch with those people who have self-booked to actually remind them about their appointments, as well as to just confirm like, hey, we saw, that you got your appointment, you're in our calendar, we can't wait to see you, something like that. But this part of, having your front desk or, having a designated call team to follow up with these people is going to be crucial. So I know in this space and, through data and all of that good stuff, people say call within 5 minutes. Now, I know that that may be tricky for some. So a practice I have at my agency is at least like, if not 5 minutes, at least like within the hour or maximum within the day, right? You should be calling these people because they go cold really, really fast. So the faster you can reach these people, the better it's going to be and the higher response you will actually get. And then obviously this is a designated team. So their sole job is only going to be to call these people who are fully qualified, prepaid, ready to come in, right? And answer their like important questions, all of that. Like these people, they're not doing, some sort of admin work or they're not distracted by someone in front of them. Like their sole job is to contact these people. That is just their job description, right? Nothing else. So that really just eliminates the delays in follow-up. And also you can really hone in on like, certain objections you're getting from these people, certain questions, create really customized scripts. So even if, your front desk, you may want to have them spend an hour or 2 hours or 3 hours, whatever the case may be, just following up on these leads. That's how important it is. Now at my agency, I have built out a call team, which I manage and oversee. So we actually handle all of this for them. It just reduces the headache and stress for the dentist and honestly the front desk. So doing that, we've just seen a massive increase in the results that we're able to drive in. Now, after this part, what you want to do is obviously just follow up and nurture these people. Now, we have max attempts up until 7 times. So we've seen cases where literally one of our setters may call on the 7th try and that person actually books in. So we always say like call until the 7th try. Don't really give up. And if you're at the 7th try and they're quote unquote considered lost, what you can do is you can actually just move them into retargeting campaign where they will just get, honed with your content with videos about dental implants or Invisalign that you've created. So that way these people can then get filtered back into the quiz and form. And, they may be at a time where, okay, they actually are ready to buy and start this treatment versus when they initially came in, they weren't really ready. So they aren't really considered lost. Now, after that, you've done your follow-up, you've nurtured them. And one other part I want to mention is you may have people telling you like, hey, call me back in 2 weeks because I'm currently on vacation right now, or hey, call me after 6, or hey, mornings work best for me to reach out to me. Now, you want to take note of this because they are literally essentially telling you like, hey, this is the time that is best for me. Like, please contact me then. So it's really important you take note of that and you contact them at that said time, because the chances of them picking up and the chances of them booking in are going to be 10 times higher. Now, after that, obviously, you've gotten the booked appointment, they're pre-qualified, prepaid. Now, all you have to do is do what you're best at doing, right? And that's dentistry. So that's what I say to all my clients, that, hey, once they're in your chair, you just need to focus on getting them started on treatment. Now, I know for dental implants, your sales cycle might be longer than, another dentist. So you want to take this into consideration, because even with dental implants, like, you could be selling a 50K or 60K treatment, right? No one usually has that amount of money to drop right then and there. And I mean, hey, if they do, like, great for you, but you always want to just have that expectation, like, okay, after they're in my chair, I've spoken to them, they're qualified, I may need to follow up with them a couple more times afterwards, because they may have to save money for like 3 or 4 months or something like that. But the end goal is always to just get them started on any sort of treatment, right? It doesn't even have to be the higher end treatment. It could be just a cleaning, like just a general new patient, like teeth whitening. And then hopefully, you have certain financing options available in your practice, so you can offer that, or payment plans, in-house payment plans, whatever the case may be, you can offer that. So this is the exact, like, really quick guide on and structure that we use for our clients to generate them anywhere from 20K up to 100K in additional revenue. So if you have any specific questions, don't hesitate to leave a comment down below. We are definitely going to get into the nitty-gritty of each stage in some upcoming videos that I will have. So make sure to subscribe. And if you are interested in having us set this up for your practice, then definitely click the description and book in a free call with me, where we can discuss more of a detailed, specific structure for your practice. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you on the next one. Bye.